Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Welcome to TGIF San Diego, where we keep you updated on the market, share the latest San Diego buzz, and kick off the weekend together.
Kicking off St. Patty's Day weekend.
And today is a special day because it's San Diego State University's 128th birthday.
128.
Yes, and we did not go to SDSU, but we're big fans and we're paying the tuition of someone who is going there. So we have our Aztec parent pins on as well.
That's right.
Yes, go Aztecs. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. But first, if you're joining us, please let us know where you're at and what you're up to this weekend.
Yes, indeed.
And let's get started with the market minute portion of our evening, where you'll talk about the market for exactly 1 minute, and then we'll move on to other news and events.
Yes, okay. Just making sure that I have the chat room. I'm watching.
You're watching the chat? Okay.
Trying to.
All right, well, here we go and get started.
Okay, this week in San Diego real estate, the number of homes for sale continues its expansion. Still below 4,800, but steadily climbing from January 1st. New listings and pending sales both a little down over the past 7 days. Pending sales and new listings sort of keeping at least somewhat of a pace with each other, although new listings have done a couple of more separations from pending sales. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that one for sure, because more new listings than pending sales spells potentially softening prices. Now here we are at 6.65 on average for the 30-year fixed mortgage. And then from January to February, we did experience an uptick in median price. So the year is starting out a little wonky on median price relative to the last 2 or 3 years, and that's what's going on.
All right, thank you. Well, I hope you're able to get the chat. I'm on 2 different devices and can't seem to access the chat, but
I'm watching it over here.
All right, well, maybe someone will join us for some festive chat. But in the meantime, let's get started with animal news.
Animal news,
Yeah,
the most important news.
So everybody's been watching these eagles in Big Bear, Jackie and Shadow, right? And I'm sure you all have been watching Jackie and Shadow. I know we have. And this is a live, I think is this live now? Let's refresh this. Yeah, so I can't tell which one that is. Jackie's a little bigger than Shadow, but other than that, it's a little hard to tell. They had 3 eaglet chicks in the nest, and we've only seen 2 of them today. We're not sure who's in there, but we're hoping the third one is just kind of hidden behind a stick or something. Anyway.
Yeah, that third one was making me nervous.
Yeah.
Didn't seem to be faring all that well, but maybe they'll be okay.
Well, let's go back a little bit. Oh, here. Okay, so
it's hard to be an eaglet.
This is earlier this afternoon when either Jackie or Shadow is feeding the chicks. It looks like this is an American coot that somebody has fished out of the lake. That looks like a big piece for that little bird.
No, the big eagle ate it anyway.
Yeah, that piece was too big for them. Looks like it has some feathers.
There's only
attached.
2 chicks in there. I mean, that I can see.
Well, I don't know boy, that bird is really giving the other bird the business. I don't know where it would have gone. Thousands of us have been watching for 24 hours live streaming, but
yeah,
I guess maybe we'll see.
We hope. Good Godspeed, third eaglet.
All right, I'm going to refresh this one more time and see if I can fix my chat over here.
Yeah.
And then let's move on to more animal news. So a new baby sloth was born at the San Diego Zoo. The first new sloth we've had since 2022. Sloth pup born February 8th, not named yet. Let's watch a little bit of sloth footage. This sloth is pretty cute. Are you watching the sloth?
I'm trying to, but this.
You're having trouble with your chat?
Oh no, here we are. Okay. Here we are.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I have us on the chat here too. So we're just now we just need people in the chat. We're monitoring the chat on several devices.
We make a show. Where are the people?
Right. Well, okay. Let's focus on the sloth now.
Okay. Look at that sloth.
Oh, so cute. Okay, animal news. We had a double feature today, but let's move on to SDSU's 128th birthday. Now, wait a minute. Their story on the SDSU website is old, or maybe don't look at this number there. Pretend it says 120. Never mind, that's not working. Apparently, this is old news, but today is 128, even though this story is for 125th. It's a good thing I didn't call John and tell him to go to these festivities because these are from a couple of years ago. But I'm sure they had more festivities today. And I found this old footage from SDSU it doesn't say exactly when it was, but this is a throwback. It says late 60s. Produced by the radio and television department. Oh no.
What is going on?
Well, because I'm monitoring the chat, now we have we have too much stuff going on. There we go. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's turn on the audio. Sight and sound of San Diego State in the late 60s. This is almost 10 minutes, so I'm just going to, throw out some highlights.
The growth of San Diego State has closely paralleled the growth of the city of San Diego. San Diego began as a resort town on the Blue Pacific, a quiet town with simple tastes and an easygoing approach toward life. One's first picture of San Diego State is that of a small college on a big mesa.
All right,
he sits surveying his domain and typifies the early spirit of San Diego State.
Yeah, there's a lot more buildings.
All
and
things
stuff
come
now,
to him who waits.
The central area is very, very much
What
the
did
same.
Monty see? Nothing too unusual in terms of the academic life along here, as well as you
Let's see if
can
we can
always
see
find a
some
place
students. I want to
before
see
your
what the
very
students
eyes
look like.
and in volumes.
Yes, let's see
life
some students.
campus
They're capturing a lot of buildings. but
buildings
where are
on
all
a
the
faraway
students?
corner of the
Speech
campus.
arts.
But as the school began to grow, so did broadcasting.
Okay, we're going to check
Going
out the
from classroom
broadcasting studio. I bet there's
exercises
some
to the
students in
newly
there.
acquired radio and television studios with a station operation.
KEBS?
Is that still what it's called?
No.
This is KEBS,
I don't think so.
the educational broadcast service of San Diego State.
EBS, Educational Broadcast
Because of its
Service.
location,
No, still, no
KEBS can
students.
and does serve
Ah,
as
there
a
we go.
training ground for
Students.
broadcasting
All right, look at
students.
you guys.
They got their little
But its
typewriters
service
out.
is to the San Diego community at
Way
large.
to go, students.
KEBS is communication at
Guy's got
work.
his pocket protector or
What
something
does a
going
person
on.
learn in
What
broadcasting at
sort of
San
a
Diego State?
device is this?
No, that's
Above
like
all,
a
he learns to be a
teletype.
broadcaster.
Okay, one of those things
The
that the news
emphasis
comes
is
off
in
of.
production,
Yeah.
direction, and responsibility.
Fresh off the presses.
The
hot
responsibility
off the
comes in
presses.
many forms. As you see, here the radio station is student operated. While pursuing this
guy's
coursework,
got a
the
little
ambitious
binder.
student can gain experience in almost
They all look
every
very
facet.
organized and put
The
together.
conditions are
Well, you
real,
have to be when you
and the
don't have
concern is genuine.
You don't have any computers. You gotta be on it.
This is the bullpen here.
Yeah.
There are other types of responsibility the student learns. The responsibility to the community and the programming the students do. The responsibility to themselves in fulfilling the
down-
limits of
chasing
artistic
down some
integrity,
hot
as
leads.
well as
Yeah,
good
look at
business
that
Oh
video.
my
skills.
gosh.
My
And
goodness.
perhaps most important of all, they learn that while broadcasting is not always fun, it is always fruitful.
What are you talking about? Broadcasting is always
everywhere-
fun.
And all-
Broadcasting is what you make of it. What I understand, there's a lot more of cables and other equipment.
KEBS, the Educational Broadcasting Service of San Diego State. KEBS is
This
owned
almost
by the
looks
state
like
of
an old
California
Star Trek
and operated
Yeah,
control panel
yeah,
or something.
right. That's it. Jeez.
I thought that was
It is
Abraham
in
Lincoln for a
television at
second.
San Diego
And
State
it
that
wasn't.
broadcasting has
No.
been
At
most
all.
ambitious. The facilities are first rate. Its two fully equipped studios and related technical
Wow,
gear
two
enable state
studios.
nearly everything a
All
large
right, do you
commercial
think this
station
is
is capable
enough?
of doing.
Yes.
Okay,
A
so we saw
modern
some
videotape
students and
machine,
some other stuff.
electronic editor.
And we say thank you to San Diego State and congratulations on 128
Yes,
years.
happy birthday.
Yes.
And we'll celebrate by earning some money to pay tuition to
Yes.
San Diego State.
Well, we've already paid this year's tuition, so well, not the fall, but yes, we'll work on endeavoring to get you some more money, San Diego State.
I can't check the chat because my phone is frozen.
Ay ay ay.
I don't know. It's always something. Why is it always
Oh,
something?
it always is. We always got. Yeah, my.
Oh, here, live chat. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be anyone in the chat room. So
Yeah, I think
maybe we
we'll-
should just start chatting to each other in the
Yeah.
chat. I'm sure that would be very interesting for everyone.
Eric and Deva in the chat room.
All right, so it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, and there's all kinds of festivities happening around town, maybe even in your own house, in your own living room. I'm sure we'll have some festivities. Not sure what they'll be. But
I'm kicking it off right now.
Okay.
What is that noise?
What noise? It's a ringing in your ears.
Yes.
What's that ringing?
What's that? What's that ringing?
You're not giving away our water pick.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Okay. Balboa Park, they have this big thing every year. There's a parade and a festival. So it's happening again. This is the 43rd one. And this year's theme is celebrating Irish business. All right, well, let's check out what's happening. So they have a parade that starts at 10:30, 5th and Laurel. And here's kind of, well, that doesn't show the parade route, does it? I don't know. It leaves from 5th and Laurel, and they parade around town. And, I imagine you can probably find a more official source than this. But here's the parade or the festival grounds. So we've got some different food vendors.
Excuse me.
There is a tree right here.
Well, the stages are yellow. The food vendors are purple. Non-food vendors are brown.
It looks like they only labeled one tree, but they've overlaid it over this map that looks like it has several trees. I'm not sure why we only labeled one tree.
I have a minor issue with this whole thing. So the light blue, alcohol ticket. Oh, okay, that's alcohol ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alcohol services. Okay,
We're in the way here. Let me move us over so we're not obstructing anything.
I feel better now. I was concerned that you could only get alcohol like in this little corner over here, but that's where you buy the tickets to get the alcohol over here at the alcohol services.
Beer ticket sales.
Okay.
But then you have to go over here to the beer truck.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure why you can't just buy the beer at the beer truck, but whatever. I guess they have their methods. And then
Go ahead. Sorry. I was just going to say, I would imagine that this is going to be a very sort of respectful and dignified St. Paddy's Day celebration versus like if you go to a city like Philadelphia, they get nuts. I mean, things get nuts. They trash the city. People go nuts. And I think that's probably because of the fact that we're a little careful in terms of the amount of alcohol we sell people.
We're more dignified here in San Diego. Okay, so and then over here is the kids zone, which according, depending on how you like to have fun, either a place to go to or to avoid.
Yes.
So
if you really want to have some fun, get the alcohol into the kids zone.
Okay.
Bunch of drunk kids on St. Paddy's Day, that'd be fun.
I think that might cause some problems and likely some liability issues.
I'm sorry,
well.
that was a controversial statement.
Yeah, that was not appropriate.
I'm sorry.
We were sorry, and he didn't mean that. We do not condone taking alcohol into the kids zone.
No.
Okay, but if you do want more alcohol, later in the Gas Lamp, we're having Shamrock St. Paddy's Day Music and Beer Festival from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
All right.
Oh, wait, I forgot something. Sorry, let's not move on to that. I jumped the gun there because let's talk about the entertainment at the parade and festival a little bit. We've got entertainment, food, crafts, beer gardens, bunch of dignitaries. And then now here's the entertainment lineup.
Yes.
These are the musicians and dancers. Now these guys, I don't know, I'm not sure I'm comfortable saying that.
Ass Pocket Whiskey Fellas?
Yes, they're a local band.
And they've spelled whiskey incorrectly, haven't they?
think
that's correct. But in the previous screen,
okay.
it was not correct.
So they seem to play all over town at lots of different festivals and stuff. And they apparently, look, they've got quite a lineup here. They play, one mix New Riders, the Purple Sage, 1 part Chieftains, 3 parts Dropkick Murphys, and a pinch of Mojo Nixon.
Okay.
All right, okay. So let's go to their bio because they, let's see, they're playing all over, and I wanted to find, let's listen to some music.
Ass Pocket Whiskey Fellas.
Local band. Let's check out just a little snippet.
Does that just mean like the back pocket, maybe?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Ass Pocket Whiskey Fellas!
This is at the Belly Up, I think.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Actually, let me do it.
Clap. All right.
All right. Now, Ass Pocket Whiskey, the fellas. Yes. Okay. There we go. Very good. Now let's move back to the Shamrock. So this festival, I imagine it gets, fairly lively. It's in the Gas Lamp, and you can buy tickets for it. And it's like a roped off area with different events and 3 stages. Irish band. Okay, so they've got the pint stage, rainbow stage, and shenanigans stage with different stuff happening on all of the stages. The shenanigans stage seems to have like interesting contests and stuff, such as a jig contest, some sort of a muscle contest, musical chairs. I don't even, limbo. Okay, so if you go to the tickets, now they're promoting this as an all ages event, open to lads, lasses, and little tykes of all ages. Now, it sounds like they're trying to merge this into a kid zone, and I don't know if that's a good idea to have
Doesn't
kids
seem
here.
like a
No.
beer festival / kid zone. I was really kidding about getting the kids drunk. I mean,
Yeah, we don't do that.
I don't condone like bringing kids into a beer festival. It seems
No.
ill-advised.
Well, let's move on because I think we've already apologized for that and we were sorry and we didn't mean it.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep talking about it.
Okay. Well, let's look at the tickets for the Shamrock Festival.
All right.
Lucky Leprechaun VIP, $130. What do you get? You get access to the Lucky Leprechaun VIP Irish pub with flushable executive restrooms.
Flushable.
Now, what's the difference between an executive restroom and just a regular one?
I would assume an executive restroom is like your own little private space to do your thing versus...
I want to get a sign for our bathroom because we have one in the hallway and guests, like there's lots of doors in our hallway and people are always like, which one is the bathroom? I want to get a sign that says executive washroom for our bathroom.
Good. Okay. Let's do it.
Right after we're done here, we're gonna take
I always
care of
just tell people, it's the first door on your right, and if you see a washer and dryer, you've gone too far.
that. Well, okay.
But if you want to put a sign,
Yeah, we need a sign.
let's get a sign.
All right, so with this, you get you get 4 drink tickets, $1 off more drinks, commemorative stein, and access to all the places. So then let's look at the cheap seats. So it's free if you are 0 to 4. If you are 5 to 17, it's $35 to $46. And then, military gets a discount, and then general admission is $55. So this basically, it looks like just gets you in.
And your toilet is not flushable.
No, you can't flush the toilet. So you can get in and watch the stuff and participate in the shenanigans, and you can buy things.
Nice.
All right, let's move on.
I hope you all enjoy that because I won't be there. I mean,
Well, we are not really so much into festivals, and I mean, if I'm in a crowd, like there's very few reasons why I'll be in a crowd, but live music, I like live music, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with being in a crowd for that. I can't think of any other reason.
I did my beer festival stuff many, many years ago.
Okay.
I'm not going back there.
Well, we'll probably be celebrating St. Patrick's Day on our couch.
That's right. Maybe in the backyard.
If the weather's nice. Speaking of the weather, last night it sounds like there was some flooding in Mission Valley and especially near the Fashion Valley Mall. And this happens every year when we get heavy rains, but
Yes.
here's some drone footage of this was from the recent rain. I guess this was from yesterday or today. I'm not sure. I guess I should have checked
I
that.
would
but
assume this was from
recent,
yesterday.
Recent footage, and this is the Fashion Valley Mall parking garage.
Well, that's what happens when you build stuff in a riverbed.
Yeah. People forget. I mean, that is the San Diego riverbed there. It's,
Absolutely. Yeah.
People are surprised when it floods. Well, what did you think was going to happen when you built
Right.
stuff on a
That's
river?
why there's that strip of trees all along there because, it's yes.
Yeah.
Scientists call that the riparian zone.
Fancy.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done here.
Are we?
Let's,
No,
with this.
Oh.
This is.
I was going to say,
drone
see you
footage.
later. We're out of here.
We're out.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna go
out.
buy that bathroom sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we're going to talk about. So you know how all over town gateway signs. We have some already, and it seems like getting a gateway sign for your community.
Oh, yes.
Everybody's getting a gateway sign.
Yes.
Well, La Jolla just got their gateway sign. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay. Here it is.
Nice.
Welcome to La Jolla, and it has their Rotary logo there. It's understated and classy. It looks about right.
Now, interestingly enough, I was in a meeting earlier this week.
That is interesting.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that.
No, it was
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was community council chair people from this part of town, and we were meeting with the folks who are heading up the La Jolla separation movement.
The separationists. They've been talking about this for a long time.
Well,
it sounds like they're actually doing it now.
Well, they're trying to, and I think ultimately it goes to a citywide vote. And anyway, it was interesting. They put a lot of work and a lot of thought into this. I thought it was just a bunch of kooks who were trying to, make a point, but it seems like La Jolla may actually become its own city, which would be interesting. And there's a bunch of us up here who are, talking about threatening the city that we're all going to leave. And I don't think it's ever really going to happen. But what we're trying to do is band together as a group and at least rattle the cage of some people at City Hall so they might, pay attention to us.
Now, I'm a little bit confused about this La Jolla thing because our kids were born at the Scripps Memorial Hospital in La Jolla, and their birth certificates say La Jolla on them. They were born in La Jolla. But how can that be if La Jolla isn't a city? I don't understand why it doesn't say San Diego.
I don't know. I know. We've talked about this, and I'm sure somebody could answer it, but I don't know. And I just got an eyelash in my eye there.
You're going to be all right?
Well, maybe. Yeah, it's I don't understand it, and especially because that Scripps La Jolla Hospital is on the east side of Interstate 5. But
well, I don't think this is
darn it.
One of these things that I think we'll never be able to get to the bottom of. But let's move on to restaurant closures in San Diego.
Oh man!
Oh no, we're having we're having an issue here because we need to reload this screen, which is.
And I'm having an issue with my eyeball.
Got a lot of problems going on right now.
Aye. This is terrible. An eyelash fell in there. All right, Jesus Christ. Maybe, yeah. All right, well, I'll try to...
Why is that funny?
I don't know.
You're just finally cracking up.
Exactly. This is the last straw. Oh, wait,
All
there
right,
it goes.
let's
there it
move
goes.
on to
there
restaurant closures.
Restaurant
These are the
closures.
restaurants that have been shut down by the health department this week. And number one is right around the corner from us, Champagne French Bakery in Carmel Mountain Ranch.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So let's briefly look at the list of the other ones, and then we'll come back and find out. And okay, first of all, I want to say we're not judging these restaurants or whatever, things happen. We're just reporting the
No, it's the health department's
right.
job to judge you. We're just reporting their judgment.
Taco Bomb Authentic Mexican Grill.
Okay.
The Mission. That's we've been there before. Yeah, the Mission on Mission Boulevard.
Yeah.
I think I had a muffin there once. It was like 10 years ago,
Hopefully
so I'm probably
it didn't have rat turds in it.
Well, all right. So yeah, from Vista to Chula Vista, we've got a variety of. Oh, what happened in Ramona? Los Rancheros. Did we eat there one time?
Oh yeah. I think I got an upset stomach too.
Well, all right. Let's see what happened with the French bakery.
Champagne
inspection.
French Bakery. You're overpriced and your service is terrible. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my. Okay. Well, in addition to that, they also have problems with vermin and holding temperatures.
Oh no, vermin.
They're making us wait for it too.
Ay caramba. There we go.
Okay, inspection history. This site is not fast.
Well, it's a government site.
Right. We'll just have to wait some more.
Elon Musk has taken some of their speed away.
It's not important for us to get our restaurant inspection
it was costing
data.
It was costing too
manner.
much. All right. Let's see.
So on the 12th, which was Wednesday.
Yes.
They were inspected, vermin major premises, vermin proofing, personal and cleaning items out of compliance.
Okay.
Then the next day they were re-inspected, no violations found. Then the same day someone else came back and found more violations, hot and cold water, minor, floors, walls, and ceilings out of compliance.
Yikes.
But still they passed them to reopen.
Yikes. Okay, well, Champagne, we're watching you.
Yeah, we're watching you. All right, let's move on to New York, where a woman celebrated her 104th birthday by going to jail.
Get in that cage, sister.
Well, it sounds like she wasn't incarcerated. She wanted to go tour the local jail.
Of course she did.
So she lives in a assisted living facility, and she put in a request to go tour the local jail. And the sheriff's office said, sure, come on down. They had some punch and pie for her, or coffee and cake, or whatever.
What isn't in the story is that she put in the request 20 years ago. So she's lived this whole time just because she's waiting.
Anyway, so Loretta is her name.
Oh,
Loretta went down to the jail.
104, my
Yeah.
God, good for her.
So my favorite part of this story is, oh, look, they're letting her try on some handcuffs there. I'd want a picture of me in handcuffs in a cell. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we had 104 years to go to the jail. Let's do this.
With a jailer pretending to beat me with a rubber hose.
All right, maybe not that.
I'd like to go through the delousing process. That seems like it'd be
Where they
fun.
hose you down.
Yeah.
Is that really you think they really do that, or is that
They
just in the
used to do
movies?
that. I don't know if they still do.
All right. So this is my favorite part of this story. Here's a quote from the sheriff's office. Before her tour, we celebrated with some coffee and cake, and she told the sheriff that the secret to living a long life, and everybody wants to know, how do you live a long time? Mind your business. And that's a good point for everyone. You all mind your own business and
Yes.
don't worry about what other folks are doing if it's none of your business and not affecting you. And that's how Loretta lived to be 104 years old.
Makes
She minded
sense.
her business.
That's a lot better than Ernest Borgnine's secret to longevity. And I'm not going to tell you what that is, but you can Google it.
I think it's inappropriate.
Absolutely. But Google it. You'll find it funny.
Well, you might not want weird results showing up in your news feeds and stuff. But.
Well, I mean, Ernest Borgnine isn't that weird. But he's dead now. Anyway, Ernest Borgnine. Check it out.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Do you have anything else to talk about?
It's been a busy week. We started on Monday with the new electrical panel install.
Oh, yeah, we have a new electrical panel, and it's 200 amps as opposed to our old panel, which was
125,
only-
yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I could have put some pictures up maybe next time. But yeah, we had the panel
Are
change.
you clicking that pen again?
Sorry. We had the panel changed, and then we had all this weather. Oh my goodness. An additional roof leak that we didn't have before.
We had another roof leak last time it rained a bunch, which was like a couple weeks ago. We had that fixed, but then another new roof. Stop clicking.
Yes, we had another new
Here.
roof.
No, you can't have that. I'm taking all of the pens and this chapstick. You can't
Okay.
have these.
We
Stop.
had more roof leaking, and that was on the side of the roof that we had
Oh,
replaced.
here, if you really want to make some annoying noise, I have some
Ooh.
finger cymbals here.
Oh yeah, these are good. How do these work?
Here, put it on your. I didn't plan this out. I just happened to have these on my desk.
Okay. Finger cymbals
Yeah, put them on your. Oh well.
on either hand.
No,
or-
just one.
Oh, the same hand. Okay.
Don't ask me why I have these on my desk.
Oh yes. Don't ask her.
Okay, that's not bad for a first try. There you go.
That's 11/8.
Okay, I'm gonna put these away.
I gave you some 11/8 right
All
there.
right, nice. Okay, I feel like we probably should.
Yeah, this should probably
away
be
now.
it when we're tapping out 11/8 time signatures on finger cymbals. I think we've probably reached the end of our valuable content that we are delivering. We hope everybody has a lovely St. Patrick's Day or St. Patty's Day.
And happy 128th birthday, San Diego State University.
And
We'll
I
be
don't-
celebrating all evening long.
Yes, I don't want to embarrass anybody, but just know it is St. Patty's Day. Patty, not Patty, right?
Well, it's Patrick, but then Patty is the nickname.
Yes,
I don't.
Patty is the
Who's
nickname.
going to be embarrassed?
Well, that's why I'm telling the folks, because they don't have to raise their hand and go, oh, I've always said St. Patty's Day. It's not. It's St. Patty's Day.
I never thought about it, so I'll take your word for it.
P-A-D-D-Y apostrophe S. A lot of people say happy St. P-A-T-T-Y apostrophe S.
All right. Well,
It's Patty.
I don't know. I've never looked into it for myself, but I'll take your word for it.
We've talked about this before. You don't remember, but we have.
All right. Well,
This is
you
where
don't
me and
remember
Dana
that
start arguing. We're going to argue.
I don't remember this conversation, and I'm also taking all these
She's
pens.
going to
so you
stab
don't
me
make
with a
any-
pen. Go ahead, stab me.
I don't want to stab you. I'm just saying that I took the pen so you can't make any more annoying clicking noises.
Are you sure you don't want to stab me? You should do it live on camera.
I'm not going to admit that on
Okay, all
camera.
right. Okay, all right. Yeah, I think it's really time to go now. I think now it's like
All right.
100%, 110% time to end this. But if you watched this far, you got to some comical, stuff.
Or maybe you just went away because
Yeah.
you got tired of
Right. All right.
putting up with us.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Patty's Day.